A term we need to get familiar with is developing a maybe capacity. We all need a bigger maybe capacity. This comes from a book by Tim Hicks called Embodied Conflict, the neural basis of conflict and communication. Pretty highfalutin title, if you ask me. But the idea is pretty simple. I need to approach my client with a really good dose of maybe. Maybe as I'm hearing the story they're telling, they don't fully understand the meaning of it. Maybe they don't know that this story is part of a bigger story and they haven't figured that out yet. I need to be careful my assumptions. I need to be more curious. Maybe my internal response about understanding the issue is wrong. Maybe I don't understand it. Maybe the feelings I'm having as I hear the story aren't the same feelings they're having. Maybe the solution that's starting to form in my mind isn't the right solution. Maybe I need to develop this maybe capacity. I'm Brian Miller, Executive Director of Coach Approach Ministries. And the way to develop a maybe capacity is here's the first one, get comfortable not knowing. Get comfortable not knowing. It probably is uncomfortable not knowing, that feeling of, I don't know the answer. I feel confused. I'm lost. We need to help our client get comfortable with not knowing, at least at first. That can be developed. Here's a second one. Ask questions the client doesn't already know the answer. If you're asking your client questions that they just immediately answer, they're telling you what they think, or they're telling you, some details you didn't know, then you're not helping them with a maybe capacity. You need to expand their maybe capacity by making them think about, what perspective is this? What part of a bigger story might this be? How should you feel about this? Just different questions that really increase their understanding of what's going on. Here's a third one that might help develop your maybe capacity. Let the client assign the meaning and the action. We're just pattern matching machines. Our brains want to assign meaning to everything. And as coaches, we have to hold off on that and let our client assign the meaning. What do they think it means? And what action do they think that they ought to take? Be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any of our great content.